Hi everyone, this is Reverend Fred with your next installment on the series of videos that we're calling The New Foundation. And I'm sure that you've heard it said that the consciousness level of the world is on the rise. So if the consciousness level of the world is on the rise, what was it before? What was it a few thousand years ago? Well, it must have been pretty low. The consciousness level had to be low a few thousand years ago. What was it a few hundred years ago? Well, it was still lower than it is today, but not as low as it was a few thousand years ago. When was the foundation that we have right now created? Well, the political system that we have was what? Created a few hundred years ago? And it has advanced all the way along. But is that what we need for today? Is the way that our governments are elected, well, within a democratic country, is that what we need? Do we need to have this system? So let's talk about Canada, for example, because that's where I live and I have an understanding of the political system here. Here we have a three-tier system. We have the federal, the provincial, and the municipal. Many countries around the world basically have the same kind of system. And we have a party system. We have several different parties that are created and they form a political party. And they get members in to run for an election. And the party that has the most members elected, that's the party that gets to create the government. I have a couple of questions there. First of all, we elect people to be a part of the government. But if the people that we elect is not a part of the party that got the most votes, they're not really part of the government, are they? Because the party that got the most votes gets to form the government. In other words, the system, the way it's created right now, takes away the power of the individuals that we are electing people to do a job for us, to be a part of the government, but the system is removing them from that, putting them on the other side of the parliament, the other side of the house. So we have two sides. We have the government side and we have the other side. The government side is the one that has the most members elected forming the government. The other side is what we call the opposition. My question is, why do we need an opposition? With this party system, the biggest problem is that the party wants to make themselves look good. See, if you work with a party, if your grandparents voted a certain party, and then your parents voted that party, and then you vote that party, you teach your children to vote that party, then you're what they call a party loyalist. You can become a member of that party. And you're going to vote that party. It doesn't matter if the person in your area is a good person, or if he or she is not a good person. If you think they're going to work for you or if they're not going to work for you, because you're not voting for the person, you're voting for the party. And the party has to do with the leader of the party. Do you think this is a good leader? Do we think that this person will make a good prime minister, or this person not make a good prime minister? These are the things that we are thinking about. Where's the democratic process in there? Yeah, we get to elect people. Many of the people that we elect do not form the part of the government because the system removes them. They're in the opposition. And what about this party thing? They want to make themselves look good, the party look good, so that you can become a party loyalist and you'll vote for the party. Never mind the person, vote for the party. Toe the party line is what they're talking about. Did you realize that if you are elected and you are part of the government, and if the government wants to do something and you don't agree with it, you do not have a free vote. You have to vote the way the party wants you to vote. Well, where's the freedom in there? There's no freedom in there. That's kind of like a dictatorship, isn't it? I mean, they're telling you what to do. That's dictating to you what to do. Where's the democracy? It's gone. Let's take a look at the municipal style of election. In the municipal style of election, there is no party system. Ooh, sounds good already. You have 2 or 3 different people who are going to run in a certain riding. And you are going to pick the one that you think is going to do the best job. And the one that gets the most votes is the one that's elected. Democratic system, that's all right. When they go to form the council or the government for the city or the township, whatever it is, there's no party structure. There's no one side of the house here and the other side of the house here. There's nobody saying, well, I don't want to do what you do because you are in that party and I'm in this party and we're naturally against each other. I don't care if your idea is good, I'm still opposed to it. Why? Because I want my party to look good. What about running the country? In Canada, the 2 prominent parties is the Liberals and the Conservatives. There's no way the conservatives were ever going to say the liberals had a great idea, we're going to work with them on this. There's no way the liberals are going to say the conservatives had a great idea and we're going to work with them on that. Why? Because they're in opposition. Now, when you have an elected body that's in opposition, how can you possibly get anything done? Well, the only way you can get anything done is through a majority government. And this is what we have quite often. But still, if you have a majority government, the people that you elected that are in the opposition are not forming a part of the government. Taking away your democratic process, aren't they? What do you say if we went to the same kind of system that the municipal government is having? See, with this new foundation, with this high consciousness level, we need to create something new. It's time to get rid of the old stuff. It's time to get rid of the parts of government that don't work. Like in Canada, for example, the Senate, what function does it have anymore? I mean, at one time, the idea was good to have what they call the Senate. But what's happened in the past is that it's been loaded with party loyalties, loyal to the party. It took away all of the functionality of that group. So we, the taxpayers, are paying all these people, and they do absolutely nothing for us. Why? Because they're party loyalties. We need to remove that. We need to remove the religion type atmosphere out of the politics and take away the party loyalties and start voting for individuals. So how are we going to vote for individuals? Well, we can create a new system. We can say that from now on, what we're going to do, we're going to encourage people to run as an independent. Never mind the party system. Stay away from the party system. Maybe we can start an independent association. And that would kind of be a party type of thing, but it'd be an independent association. And the idea is that they always have a free vote. And during the next election, next several elections, whatever it is, we vote for the independent person. And once we have a government with this independent association, at that time, they can restructure and demolish the party system because we really honestly don't need it anymore. It was built with the lower consciousness in an old foundation that we don't need. We need to move to the next one, to the higher level, to the higher vibration with a new foundation. Once we have a government of independents elected, what we can do is say, okay, fine. They amongst themselves can pick out several people who want to run for the leader of the association. Now, this would have to be another election because now you won't put it out to the people. You got 2, 3, 4, whatever they have that wants to be the leader of that association. And we vote for them. And we get to say who is going to be prime minister of this country by the individual person. And the person that we vote for will now be the leader of this association. Not a bad idea, is it? It's a good system. Much better than what we have right now. How much money could we save by getting rid of all these old parties? Get rid of all the junk in the government that doesn't work anymore, that absolutely has no functionality. These are things that we can do. This is what we're talking about with the new foundation. We can rise to a higher level. We need to get away from the old stuff that's been created and put new stuff out there that we can do. And you know, the countries around the world that are using a party system right now, you need to get away from the party system. Encourage people to run as an independent. And we, the good people, can vote for the people that run as an independent. Let's get more independents in there that the government has right now. Let's get more independents in there than they have in the party system. Let's get rid of the party system. Of course, all these people that are running in the party system, they're all going to say, no, 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 no. We need to keep the party system. They're going to give you 1,000 reasons why we need to keep the party system. They will not give you one good reason. The only reasons they're giving you because they want to keep the old foundation alive. They want to keep the old consciousness level alive. And what we want to do is move into a new foundation with a new consciousness level. We want to be in touch with the universal energy. We don't want to stay with the old energy. We want to be in touch with the universal energy so that we know what's coming to us. We know how we're moving forward in this world and in this life. We do not want those predictions to come true like they do on those sci-fi movies. We want to move forward as a cooperative, as a world, as a one world ministry. And that's the organization that I work with. Om One World Ministry, because we are a ministry for the world. My name is Reverend Frederick Pokey, but you can call me Reverend Fred. All my friends do. Thank you for watching.